Hi everyone, this video is to introduce you to Database Loader. For those who don't know, Database Loader is the tool to design, generate, and load test data. The best way to show you Database Loader is to use it together. To create your test data, you can use the many tools it provides like these ones here. For now, we won't use any tool and do it the basic way. You can add tables from your database to your project like this. Then you can add data to it really easily. As you create your dataset, the engine detects the errors automatically. This way, you are sure that when the time arrives to load your data for real, it will work on the first try. This is the long way to do it. The fast way is to use the tools provided here. I am currently connected to a production database. I can use the data extraction tool to extract sample data and start working from it. Let's say I want to select all the employees from the employees table that have an employee ID starting with 1. You can select extract reference tables in order to have all the tables that this one has foreign keys on. The date extraction mode is not important for now. The tool then fetches all the data you asked for and brings it into your project. We don't need this line anymore. From this realistic data, you can modify it to create your test cases. Let's say we want to test what happens if an employee was hired right before the Millennium bug. You just have to change the cells you need like this. You can also use the tools here to modify the dataset. Let's say we want to change the employee's name for Bob, Henry, Joe, or Cat. You just enter the regex here and the engine will generate random values that satisfy the regex. You can use this tool on any column for any data type. Another useful tool is the following. If you have a column here that has a foreign key reference there, and you change the value like this, it will detect this value is referenced and will update all the values that reference it to keep the foreign key links. This is the kind of little time-saving tools that when added up can make a difference in a project's cost in the long run. At any time, you can save your project easily like this. They are saved in this easy-to-parse format. The format is very similar to CSV, but the vertical bars instead of commas. The file is as much independent to the database scheme as possible, so that if it changes during development time, you won't have to adapt your datasets. You can also use this tool here if you are many developers working in the same instance of database at the same time. It allows you to differentiate all the primary keys and other unique columns. This way, the two datasets can be loaded in the database at the same time without getting unique constraint errors. When you are happy with your test data, you can either directly load it from the editor or unload it, or compile it to be later loaded with the API. The API allows you to load and unload your data automatically from within your tests. It can be downloaded from NuGet and is really easy to use. You just provide the connection string to the database, along with the path to the file you just compiled, and whether to unload the data automatically after the test is finished running or crashes. Right now, it is set to guarantee that the data will be unloaded after the test executes. Let's run the test simulation to give you an example. Before the test, we have 12 employees in the employee table. By the way, the console.read is just there to simulate a test, but it can be any other code. So if we run it, we can see that in the database we have our employees. But if we press the X button to simulate that the test crashed or threw an exception, we can see that it automatically detects that the test crashed and unloads the data from the database. The API is open source and provides many methods to load and unload the datasets. It provides a bulk load that is very fast and many others. You can go on databaseloader.com to learn more about the many other features of Database Loader. Thank you for watching.